I will always stand up for Israel's right to defend itself, and I will always ensure Israel has the ability to defend itself, because the people of Israel must never again face the horror that a terrorist organization called Hamas caused on October 7, including...
But what about what the Palestinian people have faced? The horrors of the occupation in the West Bank, the illegal annexations that even Barack Obama was opposed to. Like, what are you... Okay. Like, so if a people without a government, without a military are attacked and they have no protectors, if they take up arms, what are they supposed to do? Stand in a field so they can be murdered? Like, what is this?
Unspeakable sexual violence and the massacre of young...
What sexual violence? The sexual violence that's happening is in the Israeli rape prisons, where 65% of Israelis support the rape of detainees that haven't even been established to be terrorists. And even if they were, rape would be torture and against international law. It would be morally depraved fascism.
People at a music festival. At the same time...
How would we feel? Just as a hypothetical, imagine you're in Germany. It's the Holocaust. And outside Dachau, a bunch of Germans gather for a music festival and beer tents. And they have, you know, they do an Oktoberfest celebration with polka and lager. And they're sitting there drunkenly celebrating Oktoberfest. And then the Jewish detainees of the of Dachau break out, and they get into combat with the Nazis. And the Nazis hide inside the music festival, and then the Nazis shell the tents down, the Oktoberfest celebrations down, and they roll tanks over it, and they burn everything there. And then they hide the evidence by burying everything. Would you say that the Jews were fucking responsible? Come on, man. Like, I don't think that the deaths of civilians at the music festival were good. I condemn the deaths of civilians. But I also understand you can't have a fucking concentration camp under siege, and then when the prisoners break out, be surprised that they commit violence against the country and the citizens of the country that put them there.
What has happened in Gaza over the past 10 months is devastating. So many innocent lives lost. Desperate, hungry people fleeing for safety over and over.
What happened to your peer?
Again, the scale of suffering is heartbreaking. President Biden and I are working to end this war such that Israel is secure, the hostages are released, the suffering in Gaza ends, and the Palestinian people can realize their right to dignity, security, freedom, and self-determination.
Look how people cheer for the Palestinian people, even in the DNC. Now, it's all lies, what she said there, and she doesn't believe a word of what she just said, but even the DNC cheers it. That's how pathetically out of step these genocidal maniacs are. The biggest applause line is self-determination for Palestinians and freedom for Palestinians.